Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitching with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is having a great day. Well, we have part 2 of my review for BiggestCraft. So let's get to it. The first one I have is a Joy Sunday wannabe. It's in a Joy Sunday type bag. It is a 14 count, 15 by 41. I just thought it was cute. It is a partial. So it was, hang on, was $5.99. So not too much. And it's not too terribly big. Let's take a look here. But isn't it cute? They have like 3 or 4 in this series of, it looks like, not silhouette-ish, but they have a couple of cats, and then they have some that are like a cat made out of flowers and birds and stuff. I don't know. It's kind of strange. But I just thought this one was cute. And it's 15 by 41. It has, oh dear, 15 colors. It has full stitch, 3/4 stitch, full stitch, 3/4 stitch, 1/4 stitch, and back stitch in it. And thank goodness it's not too terribly big. So I don't know where all those little things come and go, because I'm not even seeing the symbol for the 1/4 stitch. Oh, just a little bit right in there. I mean, geez, I see 2 of those stitches. And the half stitch, or the 3/4 stitch is right next to it. So, yeah, I think you could wing that and just skip that part. But there's some back stitching in the flowers and, of course, the whiskers. So that's not too terribly bad. Let's take a look at the colors. Oh, nice. Does have 2 needles. Does have the product number on the back and the DMC number and how many threads or half threads or whatever it is. It lists all that. So that's kind of different, but it does have 2 needles. And not too many, 15 colors. So the numbers are all on this side, not on that side. I keep flipping it over because that's the way it should be. But lots of red, some orange, some green, a little gold. Like I said, there's not too much. Most of your stitching is like right there, and the rest of it's just kind of heltered-skeltered. Did it have? Let me look at something. There's no half stitch. Just 3/4 and 1/4 stitch. And full stitch, of course. But I was thinking maybe the background was half stitches. So, yeah, really pretty. Let's take a look at this big canvas. Yeah, it's not big. Just kidding. So it's nice and skinny and long. But it'd probably take you a couple weeks to do it. You know, I don't know. The weight I go on 14 count, it'd take me forever. But, yeah. Let's see. Does have, crap, stupid sweatshirt. Hang in there. It's a little chilly here these days. So it has the product numbers. Now remember, I don't know, I told you some other time that the one I got only had 1 number and then the name. But this has 2 numbers, so those 2 numbers are up here on the top and everything. And it does have how many squares per square. Molly, get down. So let's see what, I'm going to turn sideways because it's just easier for my arms. It is serged all the way around, is what I started to say. It is 41 in that direction. And this way it is 15 So 15 by 41, that's what it said. The actual picture size is almost 32 and a half, which is real close to 13 by 4. And the other is 10, little over 10 centimeters. So it's not very big. Not very big at all. I'd really like to do those poppies. I think they're pretty. But, you know, I got a thing about poppies. Very nicely printed. You can see all the written stuff down here. It's wide enough. You can tell it says quarter stitch, back stitch, and then full stitch. And then over here, it gets a little blurry, but it's a 3/4 of a stitch. But you can see the symbol, all the symbols very well. So that's not a problem. Not a problem at all. So yeah, I just thought it was cute. Just cute. I had to have cute. Every once in a while you gotta have cute. The next one I got is called Bird and Berries, and I'm not sure if I do or I don't have this one. But yeah. It is a 28 by 37. It's another long and skinny one. The Bird and the Berries were... This one was actually $7.99. And it says Joy Sunday here, actually. And there's the 2 product numbers. Yeah. So let's get it out of the bag. And there's all the instructions to start to finish that they always have. Nice, big, easy to read. I'll show it to you if I can get it out of the bag. You know, instructions for anybody that's never done it. So, let's see what's in this. Doesn't look like back stitching. It looks like full cross stitching, actually. So, I don't know. Yeah, it's all full stitch. Just beautiful. But, like I said, not very big. But it is pretty. Nice, easy to read key and graft. Does show you a picture of it down here. And see, it only has 18 colors. And no, it's all on one page. There's no back stitching or anything in this. So this should be fairly easy to stitch. But just beautiful. Has some 310, 666 for the red for the berries. And no 939, nothing else in there. And the blues, I don't know, maybe 930 or 160. We'll see. We'll see. Let me set it up there. But very easy to regraph. They're really good at that part. Let's pull out the threads. They're nice and long. You get 2 needles. There's no sticker or anything that says what kit it goes to. But yeah, there's your blue for the birds, and then you have a darker blue for the birds. And a little bit of white. I think it's 3865 down here. This is kind of a pale olive green. It's kind of got a green tint to it. So, yeah, lots of beautiful colors. And there's not much surface. Whoops. Sticking to my hands. My hands are dry this week. But not too much to stitch. It's a partial again. Let's take a look at the canvas. So as you can see, there's not much to it. Nice and big canvas. It does have the 2 product numbers and the name right there. Also, how big and how many squares per square. It's 117 by 165. Nice, easy to read deal. Key that runs along the bottom. All the numbers are visible. Easy to read symbols. They don't look too hard or difficult. So, yeah, just beautiful. I kind of like that long and skinny look. Let me sit it this way so I can measure. It is serged all the way around. Of course, it's a Joy Sunday. 37 centimeters, which is a little over 14 and a half. And this way is 28 and a half, which is almost 11. The actual picture is, I'm trying to figure out where it ends. That was so weird. 30, which is about 11 3/4. So 12 by, well, yeah, I guess it goes that wide. All right, 12 by 8 1/4, 8 by 12. So the next size would be 11 by 14. I mean, if you put something behind it, you know, or a, what is that word? Mat. You know, you could mat it. But this kind of extends out here all the way on each side. Let me make sure I did that right. Yeah, I did. So 11 3/4. It kind of goes all the way to these black lines. I was going to say you could make it smaller, but no. But just beautiful. Just absolutely stunning. And it doesn't look real hard. There's not a lot of confetti. The symbols are very easy to read, even if it is a 14 count. But yeah, just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And it's very darkly printed. I like that part. Now, this is a nice summer, spring size. You know, it's not heavy. It's not cumbersome in the heat. You know, it makes you not want to work on your hugest projects. So they get enough. Now today I might want that because it's about 40-50 degrees. It's supposed to get warmer, but you know, we'll see. Yesterday was nuts. I mean, we had 6-8 inches of snow. It was special. And it was cold all day and wet and drippy, and I had my soup. We are good. Yes, for once I made soup and it was actually cold. So, I'm not cold soup, but cold enough to appreciate soup, shall we say. All right. Well, I will be right back, and I think we're going to start this. I know, I want to start them both, but I kind of like this, seeing this. It doesn't look like it's too difficult. Yeah, let's just start it. Be right back. All right, I am back. And I'm not real clear on what color I'm using. It was number 17. Let me look here. 3819. It's kind of a yellow green, if you will. And I just started at the top. Hang on, looking. I'm starting on this leaf right here. So everything's stuck for some reason. Everybody go away. There we go. And I'm using 2 strands, and I used the loop method to start. We're just doing this dark blue symbol. We'll see how it goes. Thread's nice, but the feel of it. I did change out the needle so it would be easier for me to push through the material. I'm using a 28 because it's nice and thin and easy to maneuver. You don't have to. I just do it because it's easier on my hand. But not everybody's the same. But for me, it's just easier going. So, yep. my goodness. I am not in the mood for this cold snap, guys. Especially when it's like 2 weeks from June. Hello and welcome to the mountains. Oops. This doesn't look like it'd be too difficult to get done. There's not a whole lot to it. The most boring part would be going around that edge, for sure. Now, BiggestCraft has cross stitch and embroidery. They have counted and pre-stamped, of course. And I think they have beaded cross stitch as well. They have crafts for embroidery and got a hair in my mouth. Crafts for counted for cross stitch and embroidery. And they have a big, it's like a site-wide 18% discount, so anything, you know, you get site-wide. It's not just on cross stitch or just on embroidery or anything like that. So site-wide, you know, you can get 18% off. They have free shipping over $49. So that's really nice. And they always have good prices. You know, very reasonable and buyer-friendly prices. And like I've said before, I've ordered from them personally, so I've had that experience and everything has been good. Good customer service. They do get back to you and say, hey, your order's been shipped. That kind of thing. They have a separate Joy Sunday section, which is nice. And they have a tool section, of course. And they also have a, what do you call it? Like a clearance section. Now, I don't know if they do that year-round or if that was just like the beginning of a year thing. But usually they have stuff they're trying to get rid of to get new, like summer stuff or Easter stuff or Christmas stuff or whatever, you know, in. So they get rid of some of the stuff, and they have really good prices on it. Up to like 55% off, so that's really nice. Especially on these Joy Sunday kits, you know. Because sometimes they can be a little spendy. Not saying that they're not worth it, but it's always nice. And sometimes you can get a deal if you want a great big one. So that's always good too. Because I've gotten some that were like 40 and like 40 by 50 or 50 by or 60 by 60, and they were like $15. So that's better than $30 or $40, you know. But yeah, I really like the store. I like the people, and I've always had a pleasant experience when working with them. This needle might be a little flimsy for this heavy canvas, but we're going to go with it until I break it, so if that happens. And I might go back to the 14 count once it gets a little bit of time and having it in your hand. It goes a lot better. Turned around. See, it's laying really good. Really good. Like that green. Now you could add back stitching if you wanted to this to spruce it up or do something else or make it more defined. That's all up to you. Because I know everybody's got a little black, to go around things if you wanted to. So you can just make it your own. And how much, you want to do. It's totally up to you. But this does not have any back stitching. So, each to his own. Seems like forever when I'm stitching on with a 14 count. Just takes forever and ever. But we'll see. But at least you don't have to do the background. For me, that's a real plus. Sorry, I know I keep moving this up and down. Come on. There we go. Yeah, this needle might be a little bit flimsy for this heavy canvas. It's giving me more fits than the other would have. Alright guys, well do check out BiggestCrafts. They have a lot to offer for everybody. I don't think they have paint by number or anything else. It's basically just stitching things, stitching kits, if you will. No diamond painting. So, thank you BiggestCraft for sending me these lovely, lovely kits. And if you like this video, trying to get my thread gone. Come on. I'll cut it off here in a minute. But I wanted to show you. Yeah, it's laying down real good. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And please hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye. God bless.